Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Sachin Education Hub. So friends, today we are here to explore the concept of e-commerce business models in India. And understanding these models are very much important to know about the structure pattern of the e-business. There are generally 5 or 6 business models are present in India today. So let us start with very first model, that means B2B model, business to business model. So before starting about this model, a short information for every student is that if any of the student wants any commerce subject related notes, whether theoretically or practically, he or she can go to our Telegram channel, and the link of our Telegram channel is in the description box. Or if any student needs any e-classes as well, online classes as well for any practical or theoretical subjects, then these classes are also available. The details of these classes with timing and fees are available in the description box as well. Okay, so this is a very important information for every student if need any requirement. So let us start with the very first model, that is B2B model, business to business. The name suggested, business to business, which what it means when the one business sell the product and services directly to the other business, then this business model is known as B2B model. Imagine if you have a business or you supplies, that means supply their product to the other business directly. This is the essence of B2B. And what is covered under B2B cycle, B2B business actually? So B2B business is very much lengthier first of all, because it includes the complex buying decisions and negotiation. You can say that it involves more research and negotiations before finalizing the purchase, which means slower sales cycle, lengthier sales cycle as compared to the customer focused model. If you compare your model with the customer models, then it is a lengthier cycle just because of more research and complex buying decisions as well as negotiations before finalizing the purchasing. Okay, so first main characteristics is it is a very lengthier sales cycle. And the second thing that is come under the B2B model is large order value. Businesses often buy in bulk, that resulting in higher transactions values compared to the individual customer purchases. You can say that B2B models include the higher order values as compared to the individual customer purchases. They are always interested to buy the products in bulk from the other businesses. Okay, and the last point that is covered in the B2B model is relationship building. These the B2B model is mainly focused on the trust and understanding of the other business. They are always interested to build the strong relationship with other business. So establishing the trust and understanding the need of the other businesses is very crucial for securing the successful B2B model. If you want a successful B2B model, then a one business and the other business have to be make a better trust between each other, have to be make a better relationship with each other, have to carefully understanding the needs of each other. Okay, so this is known as a B2B model. Or if you want to take the example of this in this case, then first main example is India Mart, a massive platform that is connecting the countless buyers and sellers across the various industries. The another name is also Trade India, that facilitate the trade between the Indian businesses and the international markets as well. So these are the common names. Okay, now the second model is B2C, that is business to commerce model. As the name suggested, in this case businessmen selling directly to the individual customer through the online platforms. And this is a very old or classical online shopping method or the model, right? If you think about the Flipkart or the Amazon, then these are the major examples of the B2C model. And what are the main features of this B2C model? It provides you the wide varieties of the product. B2C platforms provide the vast selections of the product to the customer for fulfilling the diverse needs of the customer. As you know, the customers have different types of needs. So in this model, businessmen are actually providing the vast selection to the products regarding the product to the customer, so that so that their need would be fulfilled by the business. And as you know, the customer, if the customer will be satisfied, then automatically the business will get profits in this case. So this is very important to provide the wide varieties of the product to the customer to fulfilling that need. And this is only possible with the help of B2C model. Okay. The second thing is B2C model is very much beneficial or very much familiar because of the shorter sales cycle. As you know, unlike B2B, that is business to business model, B2C transactions are typically very quicker. If you see the items you like, you add it in your cart. You will add it in your cart and the purchase is complete. The purchase is complete in a very short time. You just have to see the product and add it in your cart, and this is all about your purchase. The purchase is complete. Okay. The another point is known as focus on the user experience. B2C is actually focus on the users or the customers need. Why? Because in this case, the businessman or B2C platforms specially prioritizing to make your shopping more smooth and enjoyable with clear navigations and attractive dealings. By providing clear navigations or attractive dealings facilities, B2C is actually making the shoppings of the customer enjoyable and in a smooth way. Okay, so these are some important points that are come under the B2C model as well. So what are the main examples of the B2C? Already discussed, that is Flipkart and Amazon are the major examples of this model. Okay, so now coming to the third model, that is customer to customer model. If have you ever heard about the OLX or the Quicker? These are the platforms that are actually dealing in the old items, buying and selling of the old items. And who are come under the who are using that actually who are using that apps or the website actually? These are the customers. One customer is selling the product and the other customer is buying the product in this case. So as the name suggested, C2C, it means the platform that facilitates the transactions between individual consumers for buying and selling the goods. Actually, in this model, there is no barrier to the entry, or this model actually requires the lower barriers to the entry. Why? Because C2C platform makes it very easier for anyone to become the online seller. This platform is actually providing the facility to the every customer to freely make an online seller, to sell anything else he or she want. So this is the very first main advantage of this C2C model. The second main things in the C2C model is that it focuses on the trust and safety mechanisms. Actually, C2C requires the implementations measures that to ensure that there should be a secure buying experience for every customer that are involved in this transaction. If there is no security, then C2C model will be destroyed. So it is very much important to make the trust and security mechanism in this model first of all. And the another main thing is pre-owned items or the wide varieties of the used items. If you are looking for the unique or used items, if you are looking for the unique and old items, if the customer is required any old item, then go for this C2C model. Then go for the OLX, that is come under the C2C model. That is the example of C2C model, because they provide you that unique or the old items that you needed, that is not provided by any other businesses. Okay, so this is the another main advantage or the features of the C2C model. And examples already discussed, that is OLX or the Quicker or the Meesho is also the part of this C2C model. So coming to the fourth model, that is B2G model, business to government. Actually, businessman when providing the goods or service to the government agency, then it is known as B2G, that is business to government model. This model is actually involving the businesses which actually providing or selling the goods or services directly to the government agencies. And these models actually include fulfilling the strict guidelines or the strict regulations, because in the B2G model, business to government model, the transactions should be done with the specific government regulations or the bidding processes that the businessman must to be complied with. You have to be fulfill the some government regulations if you want to sell the goods to the some government agencies. Okay, first of all, if you are come under the B2G model, then it also include oftenly high value contracts for the large scale projects and infrastructure development. B2G models actually dealing with the large scale projects and infrastructure development, which includes the contract with very significant financial value or the very high financial value, or which will be get very much benefits for the businessmen. So if the businessman is ready to go for the B2G model, then in this B2G model you have to be fulfill the strict regulations of the that is provided by government. You have to be go for the you have to take the contracts of the contract that have a very high financial value. And the last point that is come under the B2G model is building the government relationship. Actually B2G model is not only come for the selling the goods to the government. It actually come to make the relationships of the business and government make better. Establishing the strong relationship with government is also beneficial for the businesses as well, and it is only possible with the B2G. If you are following, or if you are come under the, or if your business come under the B2G model, then it is possible that there will be a strong relationship between government and its your business, which is very beneficial for the future purpose for the businesses. Okay, so these are the some main advantages of the B2G model. Now what are the examples of this B2G model actually in India? As you know about a TCS, ION, or that is an online exam or certification solutions for the government recruitment and skill development. This is actually a website or the company that are provider for the online exams and certification solutions to the government. In nowadays, go and search about that. You will get lot of knowledge about new concepts if you come under the B2G. Okay, and the another company known as Siemens India is another major player that is supplying the electronical equipment to the government project like power grids to the government of India. So these are some few examples of the B2G. Okay, now the another and the last main model is known as direct to the customer. It means when the manufacturers bypass their traditional retail channels and sell directly to the customers through their own online stores and app. It is very easy to be known what it means. It means when the manufacturer or the factory or the producer not uses the retail channels, or they directly go to the customer to sell their product, then it is known as direct to the customer. There is no any role of retailer, there is no any role of the intermediaries in this case. When the manufacturer directly go to the customer to sell their product, or directly go means they uses their own website, they uses their own online store, they uses their own online apps to sell directly to the customer without any involvement of the intermediaries, then it is known as D2C. Actually in this D2C, you are controlling over your brand, or in this case there is no involvement of any other. D2C companies have a more control on their brand and customer relationships, because it allow a personalized experience to the manufacturer that helps them to make the product in future just the customer demands. Okay, and the second thing is, if you are in the D2C model, then it is very much profit potential, because by eliminating the middleman in this case, D2C companies are potentially enjoy the high profit. high profit margin in their product, because there is no middleman and there is no chances of increasing the price, and manufacturer is directly selling the product to the customer. It means the higher profits will be only go to the manufacturer instead of the middlemen, because there is no middleman. And the main important thing is D2C is also involving building the brand loyalty. Building the brand loyalty. It is also much important feature of the D2C, because if you are not involving any other person, then the brand is yours and the brand loyalty is also connected with you, which is not an involvement of any other thing in this case. Okay. So this is all about the e-commerce models in India. Okay. So if you understand this video very easily, or if you understand this video, please hit the like button, or as well as share this video to every other student as well. And if you are new in the channel, then please hit the subscribe button, and with the bell icon you will get the regular updates. So this is all for today. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.